job today, as you might be able to tell from the video last time, is to get this area sorted. So before people moan, this driveway, which is full of gravel, is just big enough for a car to fit down but not to open your doors, which seems pretty stupid. What's the point of having a car if you can't even get on the drive? There's no parking on the road, so I can't park on the road, so we've got to fix the drive issue. Plus me and Liv like cars, so we're going to turn this area into a big drive, and then the back will be nice garden space. So don't worry, not ruining the environment or ruining the world, we're just making it more practical. So this stuff has got to get down there. We chopped all the bushes down that were there. They all magically disappeared into the night sky, and we now need to get the roots out or get them to ground level all this off as much as we can, get rid of that carpet, and we've got some bits of wood here which we're going to use as gravel boards. So for the gravel boards, because it's going to be, I'll show you what we've got to do. There's quite a dip going down here from the existing path. It drops to about 150 mil here, 15 centimetres. So we need to level this. So that's going to have to be double gravel board, which are 100 millimetres, that'll get it to 200. Along there and along there. And then we're just going to follow the existing border around. But gravel board, we have to paint them with bitumen, get them all tied together, make them look nice. Then put them in. We've got little spikes to put them in, which you will see. Level this as much as we can for now. I've not got a whacker plate yet, but I will tomorrow. Get rid of all the roots, get rid of all the crap, and crack on, basically. So hopefully it looks alright. Let me know if it doesn't. Here's me. I should have done that at the first point. But I'm going to just film bits of it in the background as we go through it. Liv's dad's coming to help us, so you might see him. And hopefully Liv's going to help me, because I need help. Look at me. I'm knackered. My eyes hurt. So yeah, let me crack on with that. So I've not got much further, to be honest. We tried digging it out and we just couldn't dig through the roots. So I'm going to hire a mini digger, but my dad shouted at me for that because I was going to hire it without him. Anyway, I've done a string line across everywhere. I've got my wooden boards, which I've laid out. I need more boards, but I'll do that another day. Laid them out, covered them with bitumen paint. Some of them are double covered, some of them are single covered just because I'm running out of paint, but they're already treated, so it's not the end of the world. Put the string line in, ready to go. We're not going to make this fully level, but we're going to make it semi-level, as level as we can do. And then over here, I've got my spikes with the back of the sleepers. I've got my mate Stu's hunting knife, and I've got brackets to hold the wooden gravel boards together. So I'm going to put all that together, and I'm going to use those stones to back it, to make it a little bit stronger, because it will be holding a lot of gravel. So let me put them on the back, crack on with that, and then take it from there. So there I live, hurting myself. We're not renting the mini digger because I got a shower of that, and that's about it. So we've got a chainsaw, which is over there, and we're starting to cut out the roots from underneath with the chainsaw as much as we can, and then get the shovels underneath. We've managed to get 2 out so far. I think we should have them all out by the end of the day. Touch wood. See what I was doing. See what I think on camera. Hello. But as you can see, like, really just deep and awkward to deal with. It goes down pretty far, and the roots are mainly in the middle, so it's quite difficult to deal with. But got a chainsaw, try and cut around it, and then go in with the shovels. Got 2 out so far, and then the other ones don't seem to be as awful as that one's been. But yeah, get these cut out. I've done the border as well, I didn't film that. So half of it is stone, because we had stone, and then the other part is wood, which I've backed with stone, and then I'm going to back it with bricks as well. Coated most of them in bitumen paint, but I ran out of bitumen paint, so hopefully that's covered up and you don't see it. They're treated anyway, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But string lined it, kind of followed it as much as I could. Put the stones in at the end, put the boards in, and now we're just getting rid of all the crappy, horrible stuff around the edge. So crack on with that, because they're just going to shout at me if I keep filming instead of working, and then take it from there. Hopefully chainsaw that thing as well. Might try and get some filming of the chainsaw. Anyway, let me do that now. Whoa. Oh, get it back up. I'm gonna boost it.
Hey. Kick it the other side. Right, I think we can get this.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Good work. God, look how clean your blade is now on that.
I know.
That took us 17 minutes. That's
5 more to go.
one done. 5 more to go. What are we doing here, Jeffrey? 17 minutes each? This is where we got up to. As you can see, it's just a catastrophe of holes in the ground. But we're ready to start whackering. We've only got one thing to cut out over there, but we've got 16 of these bad boys out in total, which have left all these crevices, and it was all clay. About 2-3 inches down, it turned into clay. We've got to do something with that, which I'll deal with soon. But yeah, we got most of it out. Just need to cut this little bad boy out here. We've rented a whacker plate, so we're going to start whackering. And then over here, I'm going to have a carport. I might insert an image somewhere what it's going to look like. So I need to dig out holes for where the posts are going to go. So we're going to have double carport. It's going to be 5 meters wide by 3 meters deep. So it'll cover most of it. Car will stick out slightly, but at least it'll be mostly covered. But we've got all this in. I think I've already shown you that. I did try doing some more fire yesterday, but it didn't work. So yeah, we just need to whack all this down, backfill all that, and yeah, crack on basically. So let me have a cup of tea because it's first thing in the morning. Start moving all this off the drive, sweep all the crap back on the drive, and then whacker it all down. Should be amazing. Can't wait for it. Liv's well excited. But yeah, let me get to that now. Woo! So progressed pretty well. We're both knackered. Liv's there, nearly crying. I'm full of crap. Doesn't even look like I'm that dirty, but full of crap. But we've got there. We've dug down, done some 600mm down on each one. We put some mesh around it, then bin bagged over it so we can gravel up and around it until the day that we do our carport. So they're ready for when that happens. We're now going to hand do all the MOT and then whacker it down, which is going to be a long job, but we're getting there slowly. A job which you think would take a day or two is taken 2, 3, probably 5 days all in. But we'll get there. This will be all MOT next time you see it, and then we'll whacker it, put a membrane over the top ready for the real gravel and the gravel boards. We're getting there. We're tired and I cry, but hopefully we'll get most of the MOT done tonight, finish it off tomorrow, and yeah, take it from there. Look at all this. We got 10 tons of MOT down by hand. Literally wheelbarrow, shovel, whacker plated it, the lot. Need to try and fix this out. I ended up cracking that, trying to whack it back in. But I'll try and glue that back on and concrete it. But it's mostly level. It's got a few humps and bumps. I'm going to whacker plate a bit more this morning. And then we're going to put the weed barrier down and put the grids down. These, I don't know if I showed you, these are the holes that we've dug for the carport, and then that's the whacker plate which I returned today. But we put a little meshing inside of it and then just bagged over it. So it's alright. The stone around it's not very solid because the whacker plate would start to fall in, but it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. I know she is as well, because I mean, it's pretty solid. I'm really standing on it, nothing's moving. And then the grids will distribute the weight as well, it'll help with drainage. Clearly there's a drain problem because there's these two things here, so I need to cut that, get it to ground level. That's already at ground level, so that's fine. But yeah, really happy with it. Could have been a lot worse. And we did it all by hand, so we're going to be massive by the end of this week, I think anyway. But my nails are all dirty, so I need to cut my nails. My hair's grown. I've not had time to shave my hair, but yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. So what you see next is wheel barrier, which just stay put into ground. A bit more whacker in. Get the grids down, which do a bit of cutting. And that'll be us. Cars ready to go and drive, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Whoa. We are getting there. Oh, my hand went past. So, I can't remember what I last filmed, but we've put all the grids down. We've done the weed barrier, started putting some golden gravel down, which is the same gravel they use on heritage sites, by the way. So, you can class this house as a heritage house if you want to. Oh, I need to get better with me filming. But yeah, it's not very level, I'm going to be honest with you. I could have done a better job of making it level. Hopefully what will happen is when you get the gravel on, we can go over the top of the gravel, make the gravel level so it looks level, and then take it from there. Once you've driven a car over it a few times, it probably won't look level, but it is walkable. Like you don't feel drunk walking about, so that is good. We've got 3.5 tons left to go. This was a 1.5 ton or 1.25 ton, so I don't think we're going to have enough. I did have to also do this as well. Let me show you. There was 2 drains at the end of the drive, so let me get there. One here, which I've cut, which is there, and then I've got a hopper, cut that, put it aside because that came above ground level. That one's way below ground level, so I'll put a hopper on top and then gonna gravel around it. Hopefully it looks alright. If that doesn't look alright, I'll just gravel over it because it's still drained with the gravel there. That one I had to do something with, so it had to be cut, and I can't just gravel onto that because it'll go straight in. Well, that's got a little grid on it, so that's fine. But yeah, we're just going to shovel the rest of this. This is a lot easier to move in the MOT. So shovel the rest of this on. Hopefully it'll be done today. Probably won't be tomorrow. And yeah, we might gravel that bit as well. We'll see. But God, I'm terrible at filming. Yeah, we might gravel that bit as well, we'll see. But let's see how much gravel we have and see where we get to. This 1 Tuesday job is turned into a week's job. Hire a mini digger if you can. It'll be a lot easier and you can make it a bit more level. But the drive will do what we need it to do. And it's a pretty big space, so I'm pretty happy with it. So let's get shoveling in. So the driveway is done. I don't know what I actually last filmed. It's been a few days since, and the weather's gone a bit crap. But we've got 2 cars on here now, and it's pretty solid. It's genuinely pretty good. We could have done a lot worse of a job than we did. We've done an alright job, to be fair. Let me switch the camera mode so it's not tracking me, and then I can show you the rest of it. So here's the driveway. I don't actually know what I last filmed and last showed you. It might have been before we even put any of the grids down, but the grids are down. You can kind of see it through there a little bit. I had to do 2 hoppers down here, which, because there were 2 drains there, they seem to be holding up and doing all right, to be fair. We did the border, stoned the rest of it, and we've dug out the holes ready for the carport. So they're there and there. But you know what? We've got the cars on. Love's car's on and it's not sinking in. That was the main thing we needed, just to make sure that her car didn't sink in. But we're getting there. I need to get that gate sorted, so that'll be another episode. But it's pretty solid. I like it. It cost about, the gravel boards were 950. The gravel boards, the grids. The boards over there, they were 7 or 8 quid each, and there's 8 of them, so say 80 quid. Painted it with bitumen paint, so let's say that's 100 quid. So we're at 1,000. Then we did underlay and weed barrier, that was 50 quid. And the MOT and gravel came to, I think it was about 900 quid, maybe 1,200. I've got figures somewhere. But I think all in you're talking about 2.5 grand if you manage to do it yourself. Renting the whacker plate as well, which was only 35 quid if I remember rightly. And then I filled it up with fuel, which was £1 something. But now we've got space for 1, 2, if she packs a car closer, 3, 4, 5 cars on the gravel. And then Obviously we've got the actual driveway, so we've got a lot of space. So if you can do it yourself, and you can book a week off, 'cause it took us about 5 days to do it, not the 1 day I expected. Well, but if you can book off time, do it yourself, it's worth it. Hopefully you don't have a space that big to do, because that was a pain. But £2,500 all in. We searched it up, it would have cost about, I think it was 6 or 7 to pay someone to do all the work. We just used all the leftover stone that we had, which was under the drive, dug everything up, which is still all there, by the way, all 16 plants. But yeah, I think it's worth it, and we're enjoying it, so that's the main thing. Yeah, get it done if you can. But hopefully you liked the video. This is the second episode on I called it the Haunted House because some kids walked past and called it the Haunted House. But it's the second episode on the Haunted House. Third episode will be doing one of the bedrooms, which we're on now. It's a bit boring though, so hopefully I can try and make it exciting. But yeah, hopefully you like it. If you did, please like and all that stuff, because more views we get, more money we get, and I can afford to actually fix this house, because now I've got to go back to work and it's going to take a lot of time. So the more views I get, the more chance I can have to work on this thing and make it cool. But yeah, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day, enjoy your afternoon, and hopefully catch you on episode 3. Goodbye.